Hey everybody! Welcome back to the Suikoden 4 walkthrough. We are on Iluya Island. It's kind of an optional area right now. Definitely not anything story related. I don't believe as of right now. But we are going to recruit a character, and I still believe I need to find. Well, there's an item here. And I've been having some issues. I know where it's at, and mostly because I remember spending so much time here looking for it. But hopefully we'll get it here real quick and get out of here, because this area is not exactly exciting. Again, I mentioned in the previous video there is a certain monster here, the behemoth, or is it the bloody behemoth, something like that, and it's a good spot to farm them for horns. And like I said in the previous video, they will not be available forever. And that chest right there, I believe that's the one that's got the angel hairball in it. So beware, I guess. If you're not feeling up to taking that down right now, just be aware that it is there, and don't accidentally open it up if you're not going to be able to take it. Or I guess at least there you go. There's the simple wallpaper, and wow, that took so long to find. But yeah, so if you're not prepared, or you're not confident that you'll be able to beat it, or you haven't saved recently, it would be a good idea to avoid it. And here's the behemoth I was talking about. And wow, Mizuki is weak. Holy smokes. Although Jean isn't much better, and she's got a pretty leveled up weapon. 900 bots. Yeah, didn't drop the horn. And now that I noticed, Jean must be, she's equipped with an item. And I don't remember the name of it, but Rita, and then there, I just flipped through the menu really fast. Otherwise, I would have been able to maybe spot it. But if I remember right, it comes on Rita, or Rita is equipped with it right away or when you get her. And I want to say it's like the blue ribbon or something like that. But anyways, it restores health after or at the end of every combat round. So it works a lot like a Sunbeam rune, and I don't know. It's an okay item. It's kind of nice for that, just a little bit of extra. I guess regen, I suppose. And I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of sitting around. Maybe I'll cut. No, there we go. Okay, there he goes. Takes off. But yeah, it's an okay item. Again, I guess I kind of feel that it's at least a little better than a Sunbeam rune. Granted, yes, a rune takes up, one rune spot, and your characters only have so many rune spots. Well, that can be said the same for accessory spots. But I feel kind of like accessory slots are a little less significant than rune slots. Just because when it comes right down to it, I don't really know how much, difference they really make. They can, granted, there's some really good, like the speed, is it the speed ring or speed something, speed boots, something like that. But you can equip 3 of those, and that'll really speed up your characters, and that'll be really, really useful, specifically for the training hall. So, yeah, I guess that's my thoughts on that. The blue ribbon, bloody behemoth. That's the one. I guess I could speak a little bit too about the hero's rune. So that rune of punishment is pretty nice. You can see there the first level, just is a decent hit. I really like that second level though, because there isn't a whole lot of like multi-target abilities and spells in the game. I guess I shouldn't say, but there's a few, but you know, for him specifically, it does a good amount of damage. That's a pretty powerful second level spell. You're gonna have a tough time finding anybody that can really compete with that for the damage. Granted, it does have the drawback of, you know, him taking damage, but that's it's somewhat alleviated with the rush command. And the lightning rune piece there. Still no horn. Oh, and here we've got a hairball. This could be a problem. I think I forgot about this one. Oh, okay. There we go. So you just retreated. I guess I forgot that you can do that with these. The treasure. Oh gosh, sorry. The treasure in there is pretty nice. Same with actually the one in the previous screen to this. I forget which one is which, but it's got some of that, I guess some of the, I almost want to call it like unique armor in that you can only get one piece of it for every playthrough, and then that's the stuff that doesn't carry over for the New Game Plus. It's like the Pirate King set, the Hero set, and the, is it the Goddess set, I think is the last one. I think that's it. But again, now I don't remember which two pieces come out of these chests, and eventually I do come back and grab them. But you know, again, I didn't feel like I was prepared. I may have been able to take them down. Jean is great for crushing those things down because of her. I mean, just the fact that her magic damage is insane, and then paired up with a lightning rune, it gets really crazy. And here I would not recommend doing this here like I just did, these stones of skill, because every time you use one of those stones, you'll either get 1, 2, or 3 magic point or 3 stat points whenever you use this one. So basically, and I spoke about this in one of the previous videos, but every time you use one of those, you know, you don't always get the same amount of stats. So there is a chance that you will only get 1 point. There's a chance that you'll get 2, or a chance that you'll get 3. So generally, what I like to do is I save my game, and then I'll use one of those stat items on one of the characters that I, you know, want to use. And then if I don't get 3 points, I will reset my game. And here is Isaac, or Isaac. It's probably Isaac. And he wants a flower seed. So I guess I should have mentioned that in one of the other videos, or back when we were at Obel. I think there's a couple of different spots that you can get those, but you do buy that from the trading post. So
I will lend you my strength.
And I honestly, I can't really speak too much about him. You know, as far as combat wise, he really kind of falls in with just about everybody else. I barely use anyone but my, you know, the 4 main characters that I, you know, discussed in some of the other videos. But if I remember right, he's a pretty physical based character. So, you know, he's got a 2-handed sword, and typically the 2-handed sword users are, you know, very physical damage oriented as opposed to like a magic user. So, and here we've got Kate, and Kate you're required to have Mizuki with you to recruit her. You're not one of us, are you? Go on, get lost. So there's your 3rd ninja, and I believe those 3 make up a team, I guess I'll call it, for the when you go to do the Suikoden 1 style battle for the mixed herbs. There's generally groups of 3 characters that make up those Suikoden 1 style, like yeah, I guess just groups of troops. And the three ninjas are one of those groups. Guess they've got similar armor, I guess. She looks like a ninja, kinda, I guess. Kinda. Use that term loosely. I don't know why I'm not dashing here. I guess maybe it didn't really, or it wouldn't really do that much good. These corridors are pretty tight, and it's pretty easy to get turned around and whatnot. There is at least one more treasure back here somewhere. So we'll see if I... Yeah, I think it's down this corridor here. Oh, here we go. Old book volume 7. Okay. And no hairball this time. Thank goodness for that. I've had enough surprises for today. So, this playthrough, I must have not, I vaguely remember, looking up some information on the stat stones and whatnot later on, and that was when either that or I came to the realization on my own that, they were random, and you don't always get 3 points when you use one. Here, I don't know why I even bothered leveling up her weapon now. I probably don't even, I would guess I don't even end up using her for the rest of the game, so that's kind of weird. Well, that end, this playthrough wasn't my actual playthrough, I guess. So I guess I did some really weird stuff. But yeah, again, I think this was before I did some research, or again, either that or I just discovered it on my own that those stat stones are not always, giving you the maximum. And here it looks like, so it looked like Mao was not ready with the mushrooms yet. I'm trying to think of what actually makes time pass. And I don't remember what it was. If it was like a couple of battles, or if it was like, oh, it might be sleeping, now that I think about it. Oh, or a combination thereof. Yeah, I guess don't quote me on that, because I don't remember what actually. So what I'm trying to say is, there's different phases for when you go to grow mushrooms or mint, and you have to, I guess, do certain things. You can't just talk to him over and over and over, just to try to get to the next growth stage. So I vaguely remember sleeping, but I'm not sure if that is 100% correct either. Like it would make sense, I guess. You're sleeping, you're usually gonna or you would pass a lot of time, you would think, by doing that. But again, I'm not sure if it could be a combination of like sleeping and then, visiting an island and then coming back or something like that. So I guess you can do a little research on your own, and if you find out, leave a comment, let me know, clue a guy in, help me out here. Not 100% sure what I'm doing here. I guess maybe I might be trying for the next Maxine battle, because Maxine, you will find her out here on this field. So that could be, yeah, and I think I see her, yep, by that tree up there. Here she is. So here's your second battle with her. Again, make sure you're prepared and ready to rumble. It doesn't look like I slept, which I really should have done before I even set foot on this island. That was a little silly. And here we'll see Furious Boy. Yeah, and I should have got rid of Mizuki too. I don't know why I left her in the party, but whatever. I guess I was pretty confident that I was gonna take her down pretty easily this time. was okay damage. I don't know. It was like 140. That wasn't terrible. Oh wow, what the heck happened there? Mitsuba must have been pretty low on health, because that was only like 100 damage, and I know she's got like 300 or something like that. Yeah, 383. So she was already pretty low. So, a good lesson here would be to rest frequently. It's free. It's probably the best part about it, and your oh my gosh, blinking mirror will return you pretty close to your room. I believe it puts you actually right in front of yeah, wow, look at this. This went downhill really fast. But the blinking mirror puts you in front of Vicky, and I believe she's on the second floor. So yeah, I think you have to go up one floor to actually go to your room, if I remember right. But yeah, anyways, long story short, probably not a bad idea every time you use the blinking mirror to just rest, save yourself some headache and some consumable items. I'm betting jeans. If I would have had the level 1, oh wow, that's gonna hurt. Oh, wow, man, that was close. Yeah, you know, if I would have just like attacked for a full round with my heavy hitters, and then used you know, Jean's level 4 spell and then her two level 3s, that probably would have finished this fight, and it would have obviously gone a lot faster and better, not so messy. But she's no joke. Maxine packs a wallop, that's for sure. And that being said, when you do get her, she's got some really powerful runes equipped, and she makes an excellent rune cannon operator. So I don't remember the exact point that you can recruit her. I think it'll still be a ways up, and thus, you know, in all honesty, if you don't feel like you're strong enough to beat her here, or if it ends up being a really difficult battle, you may just want to wait until later, until you're a little more leveled up, because you know you need to beat her the 3 times to recruit her, but you can kind of do it at any time. So you know, again, once you get to that, like, once you get to her final recruitment I don't know, point in the game, you could just, you know, save all the battles for right then and go do them back to back when you're stronger or whatever, and then recruit her. So again, you know, if you don't feel like you're strong enough, or you're struggling with that fight, then just wait. You're not gonna miss out on anything if you do it right this instant. And here it looks like I'm taking my own advice here and sleeping. Good man, good man. And hopefully, I would assume now I should be able to talk to Mao and find out some info on the on the mushrooms. But it looks like it looks like I just teleported to Mordo. Okay. So I guess maybe we'll talk to Mao another time. Alright. Pearls are, I don't know, pretty okay on price. Looks like I just bought them. Yeah. I just bought those even though they were they're almost 7K right now. I kind of just wanted to stock up as many as I could before I activated the rumor. And the rumor will just make them skyrocket in price, so I wasn't worried about losing money. And hopefully, you know, I'll actually have a video, you know, eventually of me doing that, so I'll get that to you. But anyways, like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. Hope this video was helpful, and hope you join me for more. Alright, thanks for watching.